The latest mass shooting in the United States has once again launched a debate about gun control. And while some are calling for tighter restrictions, others are calling for more armed personnel in schools. Tanya?
Thanks, Mola. The former principal of Robb Elementary School, Ross McGlothlin, joins us now. Ross, thank you for being with us. As you know, I'm standing in front of Robb Elementary, rather. So tell us a little bit more about the layout of the school and how what happened, how that layout affected the way the tragedy played out.
Sure, Ms. Montaño. So Robb Elementary was built either in the late 50s or 1960s. A lot of schools across the United States during the baby boom were built at that time. And through the years, as the city grew, then the district expanded the campus to include a new wing, a new addition that was probably built in the early 2000s. It sits on a large piece of property. I'd estimate 20 or 30 acres there. But to walk between buildings, they're covered passageways, and so that's the general layout there of Robb Elementary.
And Ross, as a former principal of this school, I can only imagine how heartbreaking this news is to you and for this community in general. Tell us about this community. We hear about it being such a close, tight-knit town, and everyone is supportive of each other. How is it coming together now to support the families and victims during this incredibly difficult time?
Well, I'll share with you that my wife and our sons, we were there in Uvalde only for a couple of years, though through the years I have known the community, and our time spent there was happy time. We were welcomed with open arms by that community, and it impressed us. I think the quality of life is nice. It's a place where you know your neighbors, quiet and friendly, This I know about that community, that school system there, Uvalde Consolidated Independent School District, is a place where the community comes together. What impressed me so much in my time at Robb Elementary was that many of our teachers and staff members were graduates of Uvalde High School. So they were very invested in the success of the community's young people. And, this was their hometown after all. Many of our teachers, I'm sure, attended Robb Elementary when they were of elementary age. And I think that that's a real strength that the community has, and in a way for it to rally and support each other during this really, really difficult time.
And Ross, in your professional opinion as a former leader of an elementary school, how should schools prepare for the unthinkable, for situations like this? Should there be trainings and school policies? On the one hand, you see people saying we should have teachers armed, we should have administrators armed. As an educator, what, in your opinion, do you think would help prevent these shootings from happening?
So all schools have procedures and protocols for emergency responses, whether that be for severe weather or an intruder or an external threat. It's a shame, but each time an incident like this takes place, then schools and districts tend to review policies and ensure that they are updated and communicated well with the teachers and staff. I'm not certain that arming teachers or arming school administrators is the answer. The idea of bringing guns into a school doesn't correspond with my feeling of how we can best keep kids safe. I think it's very important for us to continue to care for the social and emotional well-being of all of our students, and in so doing, I think that that we are developing them not only academically but also socially and emotionally, and I think that that's an important key.
Very, very important. You bring up a good point. Well, Ross McGlothlin, former principal of Robb Elementary, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate your insight.